Okay, it's August 2nd, and this is Ashley going to talk about our garden.
Hi. So I just wanted to introduce everyone to our garden. We've had a wonderful garden this summer. And first thing, I want to introduce our little puppy, Stephie. We've had 11 puppies this spring, and she's the last one, and we're probably going to sell her really soon. But starting off, we have some beautiful cabbages over here. These are early Jersey Wakefield cabbages. And over here, right here, we have Black Beauty zucchini. And as you can tell, the zucchini plants are very happy. We tried a permaculture technique this time around, and we planted green beans in with our zucchini. And the green beans fix nitrogen and supply nitrogen to the zucchini. It's working out really well. This experiment has worked out really well. We've never had zucchini this big. Keep moving along. Over here, we have some early cauliflower, and I've already eaten a couple of cauliflower heads. These aren't looking as good as they used to. We've had some hot weather, and they're looking a little taxed. One thing about cold crops is you can look at the color of the leaves, and I can see right here a bluish tint. And that means that this plant needs more water. So we probably need to water this some more. So if you see a bluish tint on your cabbages or your cauliflower, you need to give them more water. Cold crops need a lot of water. Over here we have some tiny tomato plants, cherry tomatoes, and I've already been harvesting cherry tomatoes. We also have some fennel over here, and our fennel has been amazing this summer. You don't see it because we've eaten almost all of it. And moving along, we have some cucumber plants over here. Here's our cucumber plants. And you can make a lattice for the cucumber plant to climb up with almost anything. And here, Kirk has very creatively used some junk pieces of wood to create a lattice, and it's just working beautifully, and we've had lots and lots of cucumbers. We started getting cucumbers in the very beginning of July, so it's been wonderful. Okay. Moving along. So one of the most productive crops we've had this spring and summer is the bok choy, and we've made about, believe it or not, it's hard to believe, we've made about 30 meals from this one plot. And we cut this bok choy down to the very ground, and this is actually the second uprising of the bok choy. We've been eating it all spring. It's been really great. And I had no idea that it was going to come up again like this. Otherwise I wouldn't have pulled some. So I learned that, once you think your bok choy is done, don't pull it, just cut it down to the ground and it will come back. And so here we have some more cucumbers. We actually had some peas here before, and the peas fix nitrogen in the soil. So the cucumbers really like this soil because the peas were here before and they put lots of nitrogen in the soil. Okay, so moving along, we're going to move along to the bean plants. I planted some. This is our second rev right here. We don't see any plants here because I planted turnips and lettuce, but we had some edamame planted here, and those are gone. And right here we have Kentucky Wonder green beans, and the green beans have just been fantastic. And as you can see, this plant is really healthy, and it likes being over here. It's a good idea to put your tall climbing plants on the north side of your garden so they don't shade your other plants. Unless you want shade, sometimes it's good to have shade for things like lettuce in the summer. So moving along. Here we have some very healthy Blue Lake green beans and some zucchini squash over here. These we started late. We only started those a few weeks ago, so they're still growing. And some green beans, more green beans. And here is our gourmet beet patch, and it's just been fabulous. We have some lettuce, and we've had wonderful amounts of lettuce, but it's really stopped growing and started to go to seed, a lot of it, and we're letting it go to seed because you can let lettuce go to seed and you can collect those seeds, and that's just fine. They'll grow. There's no problem with that as long as you have open pollinated non-hybrid lettuce, and that's the only kind I've seen or bought. So we have a wonderful cabbage patch here.
Carrots.
Carrots. Wonderful carrot patch here, and we've had lunar white carrots from the Baker Heirloom Seed Company and purple carrots, and it's just been amazing. It's been so much fun.